It's a pleasure to have you. CJ is not new here. CJ alikuwa hapa sasa ile tulikuwa tunaunda studio. Nakumbuka ulikuwa huko chini. Amekuja amepata sasa amekuja sasa presidential suit ya studio. It's good to have you. Let's of course start with Peter Waweru. When are you starting to play golf, Peter Waweru? Na tutakuacha hii story.
Lakini Tony, who told you I don't play golf?
Hapana, sasa jitetee ukiwa hapa. Ulikuwa umeniambia uchezagi golf, sasa ndio hiyo.
Okay, that was in the office. You know, I can't talk about golf in the office. My boss expects me to be working.
Yeah, but they, no, Sai, I watch Sai. I watch Jioni, Sai, let me edit. But of course, it's good to have you. Why golf? Why Absa Kenya? Why Absa Bank taking up golf? Why golf? Why not cricket? Why not table tennis? Why golf specifically?
Well, Tony, I think you possibly will talk about as in golf because we've been supporting golf for the last 10 years or so. This is actually our 10th anniversary as the title sponsors of the Magical Kenya Open, previously known as the Kenya Open. Well, if you look at it, we play a strong part in many other sports. It may not be directly, it's also indirectly. But I'll take you back to what we are currently doing with our athletes, some top-notch athletes. You possibly have heard about the Torch of Possibility, which we launched last week, where we're going to bring together our top athletes to participate in a number of runs or number of marathons, and that is going to be part of our giving back to the community. Last year we were in Dakaine, where we supported the Dakaine Marathon, yes. And we've been supporting other sports, not from a national or international level, but from grassroots levels.
Very true. Yeah. And of course, CJ, I mean, what needs to be done new? You definitely, since from your amateur to your pro, you've never missed to participate in the Magical Kenya Open. We've always struggled to make it to the next round. This time round, Absa wamewapatia opportunity, mmecheza Safari Tour, you're in shape. What new different things or strategy do we have for this? 20 million as a CJ.
So basically what has happened, Tony, in fact, I always say is that for you to win, you must have prepared well. And I think this is what Absa has done. It has come in through Safari Tour. Yes. They've given us enough events before Kenya Open. Yes. The guys we are going to be playing against, they play about 15 to 25 events in 1 year. So, and I think unlike many other years, yes, this year we have had very stiff competition. We have had many events through the Safari Tour. So what I can say is that we are getting there. Maybe we are not yet there, but I can assure you that we are getting there. As we go on, Safari Tour growing bigger, and of course, Absa sponsoring, I think we are going to get where we should be. So basically what we are saying is that, like how we performed last year, this year we are looking forward to performing better because we have prepared better through the Safari Tours. Very true. Yeah.
And Peter, of course, recently you had a very beautiful transition, a new from, of course, Barclays to Absa Bank Kenya. Are we going to have some beautiful, just the way you had a beautiful transition, are we going to have a beautiful transition into golf? And what are these good things that kina CJ can look forward to? Because sisi anataka apeleke kadoo nyumbani, watoi wakule washibe, asikie poa.
As we speak now, I'm just from current to see how the preparations are going on, and I can promise that we have a great event coming up. It's the first time that we are going to be in the Magical Kenya Open as Absa Bank PLC. Last year we were in Magical Kenya Open presented by Absa from a group perspective, from Absa group perspective. Yes. So for us this is a great outing. It's the second year that the tournament is under the European tour, the main tour status. And what I can say is that Kenyans will experience the best. It's going to be the best year.
One guy, somebody at home is thinking, does golf put food on the table? Mtu akitaka kufikiria amepatiwa kazi ya kwenda kucheza volleyball na golf, ni gani inafaa akimbilie? And of course inafaa uambie golf. Does it put food on the table? And how? Yes. And how can they go through that?
What I can say is that, Tony, yes, golf puts food on the table. And what we are looking at is that if the more competitions we have, the more you're able to be the game to sustain you. So like now what has happened is that we've had Safari Tour. So Absa has come in, they have sponsored Safari Tour. And this is what that we are looking. Beside the Safari Tour preparing us, what it has done is that it has changed our life. It has affected our lives because the moment we play, you're able to make some winnings, you're able to live a better life than what you've been living. So with the current status that we have, yes, golf can it is able to bring food on the table.
Very true.
Yeah.
Expectations, Peter. You are fully behind this particular golf event. It's an international golf event, to say. I mean, it will put Kenya on the golf world map. What are your expectations from this event in terms of tourism, in terms of numbers, in terms of how does it benefit someone who's watching at home, ule atakuwa nauza njugu hapo nje ya Karen, au watu wakitoka majuu?
Well, I think before I speak about expectations, I just want to, you know, it's very inspiring to hear a story of what, like what CJ is talking about. That, you know, with the participation that we've had an impact on the lives of the golfers, especially the Kenyan golfers. And reminds me of a story that I was listening to from one of the professional golfers, Eric Ooko. He's one of the golfers of the pros that we're sponsoring. And you know, Eric started his career from collecting balls on the golf course. Yeah?
He's a good friend of mine, yes.
And he rose to be a caddy. From being a caddy, he started playing golf. And right now, he's an acclaimed professional. He plays not just here in Kenya, but he's doing very well in the African circuit. So it's very inspiring for us as a brand, because our brand promise is to bring possibilities to life. And when we see that we are doing that and impacting on people, then it's what we live for. It's what we wake up to do every day. And that connects to what to the impact that we expect from the Magical Kenya Open presented by ABSA this year. Because for us, it's not just the action that is going to be on the course. There's lots of entertainment that is going to be there for those who are not there to follow the golfers. Of course, we expect that people will come out to follow the Kenyan golfers. But beyond that, there's a huge impact from a national economy perspective. You know, this tournament puts Kenya on the map. It's, I think, the only sub-Saharan country that stages an event of this magnitude, not just as a golfing event, but a sporting event of this magnitude. And it's going to be relayed live on you know, televisions across the world. So what that does, it puts Kenya on the map.
Yes.
From a tourism perspective, we expect to be, you know, to be highlighting our destination, and therefore we have partnered with Magical Kenya in this, and many other investors that are looking at Kenya.
Very true. And CJ, of course, what does this do to the professional golfers? This international, just as the way Peter said, it's going to be relayed internationally. What does it do to you, to the likes of Greg Snow, the likes of course, the other 8 professionals? What does it do to them for their game, also for their exposure?
First of all, is to say the way Kenya Open is in the European series. So this is a door that is opening for the local professionals to be able to go outside and play. So as the world watches, as people from other countries are watching, they're able to spot people who are playing well. They're able to follow the score online. And in the process, that is how you get what we call invitations to go and play in the events outside there. Through this event, is most of the, if you look at how the entry list is, most of the guys who are going to come to play here, these are the guys you go and play. They play with the likes of Tiger Woods and all these guys. So what I can say is that this, for the local players, this is a gateway. It's an opening that has come out here. If at all we can play well, we can be able to get invitations to go and play outside and to be able to compete even in bigger events than Kenya Open.
Very true. And of course, I understand some of the previous, some of the international golfing events that were supposed to happen during this particular time didn't happen. Yes. So most of the big names will be right here. So all the attention will be in Kenya. And just the way Peter has said, that of course is very good in terms of tourism. Peter, of course, as we wind up in under 30 seconds, my fans are asking for tickets. I understand seasonal ticket ni 3,000, alafu kwa mlango ni 2,000. Unatupatia ticket ngapi leo na kesho?
Well, you know, fans can go online on the Kenya Open website, and they'll be able to purchase their tickets. Yes. Daily tickets at 1,000 shillings, and seasonal tickets at 3,000. And what I can tell you, Tony, you know, these tickets are not just for you to come and watch golf. There's a lot that will be happening. You know, we've got lots of entertainment. We have partners that we are working with as part of the sponsors, and we are going to bring you a show that you haven't experienced before. But more importantly, I want to see Kenyans following the likes of CJ, Eric, Simon, Greg, and all these guys.
Yeah. Definitely. Peter Waweru there. the marketing manager of Absa Bank Kenya PLC. And one of Kenya's top professional golfers, that is Charles John CJ Wangai, man, of course, who I've interacted with on the course. He plays, of course, is a Sigona player. Yeye ni mtu ya Sigona. Watu wa Sigona, thank you so much. Sigona has a lovely running track. I understand venye Charles John anakaa, venye CJ anakaa, anadunganga 5 kilometers per day. Anararuanga Sigona hivyo. So he, of course, he does those things, goes to Karen, does chipping, does a lot of stuff. So we are definitely wishing him all the best when you play Magical Kenya Open. Asante sana CJ, all the best with the rest of the 8 professional golfers. Support kabisa, tuwapatia hiyo. Asante Absa, you're giving motivation to our golfers. Hiyo umefanya fiti sana. And thank you for making time. The entire 8 professional golfers, thank you. And of course Absa, asante sana. Now, nataka kupatia winner